very difficult to predict, to prepare against, especially for matches like this one.
You're on the money and we're away. FNATIC on the defending side, of course, then meaning Liquid on the attack. And we have to wait and see who looks the best from the very get-go. As said, seeing the likes of Haven coming out, we haven't even seen Liquid near that, really. There's so much to be seen between these two teams. But starting here, a patient beginning. Liquid, cautious in approach, and a very off-site hold coming out from FNATIC, sitting very deep here.
Yeah. Quietly but surely going in. That alarm board should be triggered fairly soon if they don't spot it. And now they have the information. But remember, 3 players from FNATIC now pushing towards B-Long.
Yeah, now Yampi, assuming he keeps his life, should be able to kind of keep note on this. You've already kind of got Yampi looking back, if you keep your eyes on the map. Yeah, so very aware of this possibly. And I'm kind of curious how much these
watch
two
out for the contingency, you know, watch out for the contingency, because if it's something that you haven't played against before, it can definitely be a useful weapon for FNATIC to use.
And also the fact that they felt no resistance from FNATIC on the way in, right? It's well, we've met no one, so there's of course.
Do you remember what I was saying?
Nice! Yep. Look at this, the pressure though, Nats! Reads it like a book, back-to-back kills once, the third can't get it, Boaster. Gonna now start closing the net a little bit here. And he actually protected the little bit of a counter swing. He's keeping real track on this. Kiko does well. Looks for a follow-up, and he got it. This is just stunning. Boaster's gonna have to work so hard to even get back towards this. The last 3 players can lock down this area. 2 kills already, tagged up a little and put down by Kiko. Now going into this one, Liquid, of course, far better purchasing what they're coming in with, just SMGs, Bulldogs. The one big prize possession, Kiko. You don't want to be losing that Vandal nor the Bulldog really with Enzo and the Outlaw for Nat. So similar scenes.
I want to see Kiko like we saw him in the first round, just going in, not be very scared, kind of disrespecting a little bit of what FNATIC would like to do, especially, you know, with such a short ultimate, just 6 orbs. I think that, you know, he can definitely use it. FNATIC trying to stack on B for this round, trying to get some value off of that. Liquid just methodical, going onto site. The spike is gonna go down, and now FNATIC have to decide, do they want to scrap some kills or just start to the spike?
Looks like they want to go for a bit of a scrap here. Nice,
that's damage.
Chip damage. Yeah, Mystic looking a little bit worse for wear, but he's still gonna find his. Gets Boaster down, cleaning up from Kiko, seeing them farm here. A bit of an eco-go moment for themselves. Mystic will fall. Not much to be collected there. Kiko can just keep farming. Keep on farming. Beautiful from him.
Is this something that they're going to use right away?
Bonus round underway, couple of upgrades here. Yampi going to be on the Vandal as well. Kiko obviously maintaining the Outlaw still there, everything still to be looked for. And a similar start. Different hold on the other side. Durka is over here now. And we ask a lot from this man if he's going to pick up that ISO, especially after seeing how Alpha performed on it. You've got to be having high expectations from him. First contact made. FNATIC looking like they want to fall off site.
Yeah, he's been very well accompanied. I think that we're seeing Durka, we saw it in the first one and we saw it here again. The initiators playing with him, making sure that he can have an advantageous duel, even though he has the double tap. But very patient here, Team Liquid. That drone is going to spot Nats, he's going to take it down. Probably Liquid just wants to go in now.
Yeah, they're starting to get closer, and actually Hero being found is big. Durka wants to be the hero though. Getting close, double tap is popped. Limited time to make this one work. Nats could be the victim, no.
Now they wait.
Yeah, got nothing for it. Actually waiting this out.
You have the timer on the Viper wall, now he doesn't have the double tap. Things are working out in their favor, even though there's only 30 seconds left.
This is rather
30
impressive.
They're just waiting in lobby.
26 seconds though on the go. This is still going to be down to the wire. Do they stand and fight or do they fall back? Looks like FNATIC kind of sitting somewhere in between. Breaking the wall, going to make it trickier. 18 seconds now. Flank going to start being tested. Durka has to find value here, and he might... Oh, I thought a double could have been in, but no. Kept correct. Chronicle on the follow-up, and FNATIC starting to fight back. Plant is in. We're into a 3v2. Enzo and Mystic in the bonus. Not looking like it's going to be coming to much more than this, and it's cleaned up. Alpha, good positioning on the flank. Everything crossed out. Very patient display from FNATIC in the end there.
Yeah, exactly. Probably that is the kind of reaction that they wanted, right? They saw what happened on the pistol. Probably they were too scared of
matter. A different look at the beginning coming out from Liquid. A test on the other side of the map to start with. Hero, 1 off from Fishheart as well, so gonna have that ready to go pretty soon. Wouldn't put it past him getting it even into this round. Durka was there with him, so similar. So it looks like Liquid are trying to set a similar picture, right? Yeah. Showing the same Aldrin, showing a little bit of presence here, showing
hey guys, it's A again.
But keep in mind there is that hit squad on the other side of the map, so it's certainly not the same scenes. And then it kind of brings into the question, what does Alpha do with this? Does he try and explore further? Does he sit? Does he wait? Does he hear any of this?
just gonna wait patiently, and Team Liquid again, 40 seconds are gone now. The Lear is gonna come in, only Boaster to defend this side, to prevent that plan from even happening. But Team Liquid, you know, it's taking its time. The Molly is gonna go off from Alpha, but it should be coming in soon.
Yeah, so plants there. No pressure yet. Now, FNATIC have been playing well on these retakes, at least in the last round. Pop of the ult. 5v5 post-plant. Mystic sticking by the wall, trying to isolate one. The most round does him. That's a perfect follow-up as well from Durka. Clearing out towards yellow, the last three sitting over towards long. So stunner from Durka. It's Nats and Yampi though, capable to clutch. And giving a damn good go, but not enough bodies to it. Another good retake from FNATIC. 3 standing again, starting to bolster their numbers.
And it's a little bit of what we can expect from this ISO. We saw Durka using the wall, the contingency, and the undercut, you know, to even on those gaps that is leaving open, the fight that
comes in, but it looks like FNATIC are going to make them work for it. How many times they've been playing off site. Now this is going to be a Sheriff purchase, not quite the Chico, but close enough. Straight up tube. Chronicle, time to farm if you fancy. There it goes out, so far they've actually managed to close the gap a little bit here. They could be a bit of a problem. 1v1 time, Nats against Durka, wide swing, and a win from Durka. Nats goes down, back we go, and that's his 1v1-1. Chronicle, looking to keep control in middle. This is going nicely, only Enzo to draw blood so far. As Yampi gonna go down. So clean stuff from
mentioning here, already has his Boaster, also have the Viper's Pit to defend if he wants to. And again, look at the left side of the map. Durka is playing with his 2 initiators. Probably, I want to see if this fight, you know, comes to fruition at some point.
I mean,
I want to see the full extent. I want to see how far this can go.
You couldn't ask for a better combo of players currently as well. I mean, yes, obviously Leo would be lovely to have on the roster, but you still have Chronicle, and Hero's been marvelous. Now, there's the switch up in action. They're going to note that the adjustment has come in. Operator's been heard as well. And now the paranoia of the backline is going to be tested a touch. But they've made quick progress towards Kitchen. Already Kiko being up this deep.
Boaster has used his ultimate already onto A.
Okay, that's a problem though. That causes issues for rotations. They're going to isolate these 2 separate parts. They're putting a lot of faith in Boaster in that ult, and they've kind of brought Alpha back to maybe try and deal with some of this pressure in middle, and he's done just that. Found Mystic, but you've got to keep your eyes on the spike. That's still in the hands of Enzo, so they've adjusted away from maybe this A plan, looking to further their way through Kitchen. Alpha's starting to look for a next challenger. Gorgeous. Alpha looking clean as ever with it. Nats, Kiko, and Yampi now need to find some safety, but they have no idea what's on the B side. They could have lost control along. They've lost control of the spike. There's a lot of unknowns here, and they've got 25 seconds. You can see the util's been put towards yellow. They really have no idea what they're up against here. Spike's back in, but Alpha's getting closer.
15 seconds.
He could end this round before it even really got going. Oh, the timing of that. Oh my God, he almost got away with it. Nats does take him down. Now maybe a plant here.
Winnable?
Ult coming in from Nats. It's not over yet. Fish ult could be an, oh my God, the hero of the day. Nats dives in to take the strain, take the detain on this. Hero might find one victim, but he leaves Yampi alive. Nats gave his life for you, Yampi. You better hold true to this. What can he do with it though? He's got a 1v2 and he's got a little bit of space to play with. They've cleared site already. Wingman going through clearing. Boaster spotted. Yampi's going to play forward here. Great shot. Follow up. He's being melted alive. 33 HP. Oh, and Hero once again living up to the moniker. 18 HP was all he needed. Defuse is there. And once again, FNATIC pulling off these retakes. Ow, they've done those 4 rounds.
Want to play? Let's play.
Beautiful work. FNATIC looking prepared for what they were coming up against, even though, I mean, this composition certainly made me smile, but as it stands.
But they've played against this one before, you know?
Yeah, so seemingly got a good idea of how to deal with it. This time around, though, sticking closer for a fight. We've been seeing FNATIC sitting quite safe to a lot of these sites, sitting deeper, happy to play for that retake, but Hero and Durka shouldering this.
Very patient that Liquid is being, even in this rounds. We've seen the aggression coming from FNATIC, but only on B, and as we said, to get that utility, you know, to generate that question.
But do they still use their util so diligently to try and clear towards pipes? Actually, he might have got an audio cue or two from Durka here. It puts it on Hero. The timing of this, oh my God, he's seen one, he's seen a second, he almost was good for the third. Yampi though breaks in and he's got the spike here. He needs the rest of his team to come through quick.
Oh.
Alpha's timing. He's got a 1v1, Kiko. Would love this. Oh, he's not gonna get it. Alpha is just solid as a rock. Always good for his. 30 seconds now and Liquid are just not getting the steps they need.
30 seconds
Information confirmed. Yampi wants to at least get the time on their side. Enzo better protect him.
Spike planted.
Does have his ult for the post plant if he's got a chance to use it, but that's going to be down to the wire here. Yampi leaning forward. This is audacious from him, and he can't land the shot. Alpha's so sharp today. FNATIC looks solid as a rock bear. These guys have come out, and they mean business.
There's so many things in FNATIC that are working in their favor. One, the utility from Kron.
They're pretty good form. I know maybe people will look at this and go, oh, you know, Liquid back to, you know, not the form we wanted, but I don't think they're doing much wrong. We're seeing FNATIC playing a
Here's the
really
thing.
solid game.
You have Enzo and the Recon, but you don't have much else to seek information.
I mean, this is a blind send. I don't think he's going to get much for that. No, but it's burst through middle. Nat's going to go down for it, though. Wall is there, so the cross could be had, but Alpha stands in their way. The 1v1 begins. Kiko against Durka. That's a fight and a half, and Durka wins it. The only success, really, the Liquid has had is that they get the site at least, but FNATIC have been giving them that. Oh, denial on the plant. Lovely trade out for Yampi. But he's going to have to be the man of the hour, and that's a brutal fight, but he wins it again. Oh, is this going to be one of those rounds? Go on, Yampi. Oh, he's trying to bait with it, toy with it, but Alpha just gets away with it.
Try and force some of that utility that FNATIC has tons of to prevent the plan, to delay things, to, you know, make it easier for yourself. If you want to use up all the time in the round, that's perfectly fine. Make it count. Stay present.
Enemy mark.
No easy task, but we digress. Time to go, and it should be farming time again. This is Sheriff's, this is Marshall's. Enzo's landed a shot, but Chronicle, I mean, shutting this down. It's just Hero not quite landing how he'd want to, but it's fine. He's got support. Hold on. Suddenly, a little bit more interesting. Any of these weapons recoverable? You'd still have to fight Durka at the very least. And Enzo's noted it. Okay. Make this more and more difficult. These two are very much surrounded. This would need a mistake, really, from FNATIC. And they haven't been making many of those, but the slow creeping death of Alpha is here. FNATIC clean, middle pack.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very important, but I love to see this FNATIC. I'll tell you more after this gun round.
Yeah, we'll see. We've got the operator out for Yampi. Everyone's still in a good spot. Mystic's got res. You know, they've got what they need here. So this is what the timeout should have been for. And it looks like going back to what kind of started things off. Now, are FNATIC going to sit on the site here? Once again, dealing with the owl drone, but it made it past pipe, so maybe feeling as though that's clear. Does Durka then disrespect this? Does he kind of backfill the space slightly? Yeah, of course he does. Challenging. The slow, going to hinder any progress. No challenges to be made with that double tap, really. And maybe just that tail end of it. He's trying for it. Okay, spotted. Oh. Good use of it, at least to get info.
Hear me out. It's something. Now, Team Liquid just going to wait patiently. See them in the cams. Everybody has something to say about this round, but still no movement. Back to pistol round again.
And I was kind of, I'd love to see them try and test a little more here. Try and push a little bit more. I know I'm asking for a bit, but you want to draw out a little bit more of that utility, right? You don't want to leave them with everything that they have going into that potential post plant. Now, whether or not FNATIC respect this enough to fall away, we'll see. They're up 7-2. They could start getting a little bit more aggressive. Fishhole going to come down. Hero clearing backside. Close. And actually commits it towards Maze. They're going to catch Mystic. And the time's starting to run low. 25 seconds out. Durka up for a 1v1. Oh, that's vintage Durka here. Snapping back and forth, and he's feeling himself now. Say the very least. And
especially moving forward.
And I feel for Kiko in a way, because he had this belting start. It was 8-0, I think, for a while. He's only made it to 10-8 now. You can see the kind of swings and roundabouts here. And now we're going to see, once again, Liquid maybe picking up the pace a bit. This looks a little bit punchier. Maybe trying to catch someone sitting a bit closer towards Maze here, trying to work off that initial utility. Yeah, I'd be happy to lead the pack forward here. Headhunter in hand. And they've taken sight. Now, do they try and hunt further? Do they try and pressure further? The utility is just outrageously good. I assume it's the vulnerability then with the shock dart, but as it stands, Yampi can't be the only man to do this. Nats now needs to step up. 58 seconds, can you get a third round? A 1v2 and a lockdown on top. Insult to injury, get that spike and give yourself a chance here. He's got a little bit of time to play with. A mastermind of the game.
He's going to wait it out. Alpha just here trying to take a little bit of info, just wait for him, and Nats is just going to walk back, Boaster, waiting on site.
But he's been able to isolate a 1v1, right? He's commanding enough respect.
Look at the pings on the map. Now Boaster needs to turn around, because since Nats activated his Poison Cloud, he could be mid, and now they need to watch out of everything.
This is great work from Nats, just creating doubt, giving him a little bit of space. He's
Good
trying to find a one. He's trying to find one. Okay, he's found Boaster. He didn't get the shot he wanted. Now it's gotten tricky. Now it's a little bit more difficult.
Boaster walking back. You go, Alpha.
Yeah, all on you. And they swing together. Just, it's so well-rounded. And again, you've got to give credit to Nats for trying to work that as best he could.
Yeah.
Trying to create isolated fights. Okay, I'll try and draw them away. Get me on towards the side.
Okay, we see it. You have money.
Easy. Tour de force. No one wants that fight. I mean, you hear that ult pop, you're not going to give it a chance, are you? There's a level of respect given to someone like Yampi. You can't really overly back yourself. We do see Hero donning the operator on the other side, though. So it could be something to keep an eye towards. Oh, 1v1, who's off?
And again, that's the third one, isn't it?
Bless your heart, Mystic. Good luck. Nope. Nope.
100% effectiveness so far.
Has that res
Damn.
just... has it been used yet?
I don't think so.
Yep, that
I think
was
that,
not coming in now.
They're shutting them down so quickly that it's very complicated. There's not a situation
chance
that
for
has
it.
been created, right?
No. And it's so uphill. You can see it already, right? Rotations coming in. Boaster's got to be cautious on the site now. Doesn't want to get isolated himself. Ooh. Yeah, you can see him IRL lean out the way, going for that dodge. But FNATIC looking a little bit more willing to fight, willing to brawl a bit here, and you can see the HP dwindling. Liquid.
Poison's off.
Looking worse for wear. They need that plant. They need some security, and they're finding nothing. I mean, Nats, he slipped the net a little bit, but he's still not got the fight he wanted. Oh, God, this is hard to watch, and FNATIC made light work.
This is the FNATIC that won the trophies. Ever since they're back from China, they still haven't lost a match. And this is them at their peak, in my opinion.
I'm with you. Kiko's going to be spotted early. Don't think he can make it out of this easily. Durka does have the light armor and the ghost as well, so investing behind him. Kiko trying to get out of there, and he's been able to. Good info early, but it takes a lot of damage for it. FNATIC have freedom to play here. Yampi. Tag. Alpha down to half. Taking a bit of damage on both sides.
I was going to say, Boaster dropped his ghost to Durka, being like, yeah, you buy your full pack, just go and kill.
I made him a little raid boss. Hero. Oh, does their patience pay off here? Durka, not going to see it, but Hero will. Should show. One, looking for a follow-up, gets it, and Durka. There we go. Hey, smile now, it's fine. Oh God, oh, the timing. Oh, man.
It's impossible to go against Alpha.
I don't know how you win against him. I really don't. I don't think many teams do. That's
Do you know
one of
that
the issues.
Kanye meme of the... a lot of people want to know what I'd say if I lose, if I didn't win.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, literally. I mean, he's having one of those days. You kind of got a little bit of a glimpse of it when it comes to him, you know, when he was on the ISO as well. It's easy to kind of forget how good he can be. But, Nats, I'll give you the spotlight here. And I'll take it away just as quickly.
Do it now.
Okay, so we've got Stingers, Spectres, Sheriffs, and I guess the Headhunter to round it out for Yampi. And it's going to be tough because this is no easy purchase to come up against. They've still got, what, 3 Vandals already? The Bulldog. Yeah, Boaster's happy to sit on the Ghost. He's fine. He's leads by example for the boys. Do as I say and not as I do. FNATIC taking a couple of cautious steps. Yampi has already cleared over towards B-Long, so this is very much, they know where it's going. Now that vulnerability probably did some serious work with Durka on the swing. He's got one, that's on the trade. Here we're going to take down Kiko, and it's just lights out. Enzo and Yampi. I mean, Enzo's still nearby. Yampi's position's going to be noted, and well, already Boaster just kind of tickling him at this point. It's just brutal to witness. Maybe still wondering where Enzo is, but he's having to wait till they get closer. Still got the owl drone, but man, we're clutching at straws here. Here we go, Boaster.
Some hard decisions.
Oh, this is nastiness, Boaster. Just Enzo. 3-11, not had the series he'd want so far, but I mean, what are you meant to do? You've only got 2 rounds. No one's really been that standout player. It has been an absolute whitewash from FNATIC, and it's going to be 12. How many chances?
Okay.
Oh, you want to?
What is it?
Yeah,
Is it on this one or this one?
I don't know. I don't really watch the stream. I just look at chat.
Hey, Connor.
You real named him?
Yeah.
Damn.
We're close like that.
Okay. All right, scrappy buy from Liquid.
He's definitely enjoying this one.
Yeah. Damn.
Crash is ready.
Okay, so we've got ult for Hero, in case they needed more help. Brilliant. Durka's 2 away, just to remind you of that. And on the other side, we've got Guardians, Bits and Bobs, and the only man, the one that you'd want to be there, is going to be Yampi, the Vandal, ready to go Kiko. Does have the Guardian as well, but without wall breaking, they do have to pay it some knowledge. They have to give it some respect that that avenue has now been opened again. Mystic's job, his duty, has a little bit of a glimpse over. Again, 1-13. No one is having a game here, really. It's been rotten to deal with. Alpha ratting away in spawn.
Even this play is so good, like leaving Alpha behind, doing a 4-man push, is focusing on the plant, and Alpha has got your back. This that you can use as a harbor as well. Everything is so well rounded for FNATIC.
It is. Yambi's gone down. He was the big man. He had the Vandal. Now, I wonder if that can be picked up. I can imagine it can be. So maybe someone can then pick it up and then bring it further forward. I think that's already happened with Enzo trying to pick up the mantle, but you can see it ult ready to go. Fish ready to be invested. And time's starting to tick. They still need to pressure towards yellow. Alpha's going to find Enzo. That's going to be the crunch through middle. Nats does find Chronicle, but with the fish ult going down, that should cause a problem. They've isolated the back line. Oh, it wasn't even a knife. Mystic is trying. Oh, a 1v1. Go on, Mystic. Have him. Oh, the brutality of it all brought cleanly in front of us. A 13-2 result, Bayer. That is rough for Team Liquid, but FNATIC, you're laughing.
Night and day from the FNATIC that we saw at the beginning of the year, and this one, I remember, and I bet you do too, the first time that Durka was on that Yoru, things were maybe not working out, but this ISO was clean, and more importantly, we've seen him play within the team, you know, like be one more. He was not just set up, he was contributing time and time again to FNATIC's plan. You want to show that?
Yeah, we had to show this off just before we head out to the break, so I believe if you go to Sliggy's stream, you should subscribe. All right,
Drop some slug approves on chat.
All right, we're gonna head to a break. When we're back, we've got Haven on the way. You don't want to miss it.